actually do? Does he do this or this? He does this. Oh, this. All right.
Did I go up?
All right, we're so excited to have the cast here. We have Sebastian, Scarlett, Cheryl, and Mark. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Great. Good. I feel like specifically Mark and Cheryl, this has been almost a decade working together. How does it feel bringing this to a close? Literally final swing.
It's crazy because we really played Peter and May, like you said, for 9 years plus, and it was like riding a bike. Like we would always pick up playing our characters.
I'm just checking the footage right now to see if it's okay. We had to switch micro SD cards and cameras and mics and everything, and it was a little stressful. But Cheryl's coming back. It's not the last we'll see of her.
So to think that that has stopped is kind of nuts, but we really wanted to make sure that the relationship between Peter and May reached like a satisfying conclusion, and we dealt a lot with diving deeper in that relationship. So
I think it's great, but I'm also a little bit sad. In between other stuff, we would be like, hey, we're shooting this, hey, we're shooting that. So it'll be exciting to see the ending and see people's reaction to all of that. But again, it is kind of bittersweet.
For sure. And then for the newcomers, how do you guys feel bringing this into the fold with your characters?
Quite fun to put an interpretation on said character.
I mean, to be brought in for the final swing after these guys have been working on it for so many years, it was honestly, it was a really nice experience for me. I come from a more corporate world of film, and it's much less about the product and the passion about the story, and way more, you know, okay, you gotta get this take with this, you know, like the technical elements of it.
Well, you all have very iconic roles. So how did it feel taking on a role that's already, you know, something, and you have to kind of make it your own and also kind of build up to that big role for all of you?
yeah, I mean, it's an undertaking, and there was trial and error. Like I remember the first or second, third time I was like, okay, I know I need to tweak this now or this aspect of it. Now I feel fully satisfied, I would say.
I think it was very hard to first for me to get out of my head about trying to replace a better version of Scarlett. You know, there have been better Scarletts who play those roles, I guess.
But no black hats yet.
Well, yes,
at least on
that's
the film
true.
world,
That's true.
film side of it.
It did take me a while to sort of bring my own self into it, and once I did get into that, it was a really great experience. I would say Felicia's pretty grounded in this and a lot more like the PlayStation version.
As opposed to like the comics and stuff, where she's more,
I like her, but I'm biased, so.
Everyone will like her and all the characters.
Well, thank you.
Hopefully. Well, maybe, hopefully not mine.
Hopefully you're not rooting for him to win.
Okay, you guys are slowly giving us little bits and pieces here. I'm trying to get as much as I can though. And being with that, how have you maybe grown as a character, but also as a person, maybe like blending your own personality into that character?
Well, there's a lot that our characters go through, so oftentimes like it won't feel genuine if we don't relate it to experiences in our own life. Aunt May is sort of like an overbearing mother, so, you know, so like I know what that's like.
You can even help with the workload. I mean, this guy really needs a break. He could do like Monday to Wednesday. He could do Thursday to Sunday.
Oh my God. And, you know, just like the coming of age of it all. Peter was in a very different spot when we first started than he is now, and has been through a lot emotionally, and a lot of people close to him have been lost. And so how do you persevere and like keep moving forward?
For me, it was mentally interesting to get into the mental space of Cletus. He's a literally crazy dude.
So I was going to say a crackhead.
He's a literal crazy dude. So he's
And he says
legally.
he's not like him.
Yeah.
Shush. he's legally a psychopath.
Well, yeah, how do you draw yourself to that character and kind of get in the mindset of, okay, I really got to put myself into this situation? Because it's a bit more intense. I mean, all of you go through a lot, but this type of character, I'm sure it's a lot more mental too.
Reliving certain experiences in life, essentially, through childhood, bullying, etc., etc. Because the core aspect of Cletus is he's bullied day in and day out as a kid. Just when he grows up, he finally is fully snapped, and he has the capability to deal the justice he feels is needed for the world.
Because he probably doesn't think of himself as a serial killer.
No, he's mentally, the character's, he's the hero, right?
Everyone's the good guy in every story.
You definitely have to pull from like something deeper.
Find
doing
a place to just mentally go and dump it all without it affecting day to day.
Yeah, and I mean that's why you guys are great actors, because you know how to separate that. But what would you say was something that was something that was challenging while shooting this? I mean, obviously it went well.
Making sure that there was no loose threads, because we really felt like, okay, if we're attacking it from the angle that it's the conclusion, how do we make sure that you're really feeling like there's nothing left unsaid and you're seeing everything that you want to see, but then also crafting a cohesive story that makes sense with all the characters intervening, and the selection of the characters is important with that too, right? Because we have these new characters that are coming in, but then we're also wrapping up these storylines and these other character arcs. We went through many different drafts of the script where it was like, okay, it's just not ready yet. We didn't want to do it unless it was going to be perfect in our eyes, right?
For me, I'm going to say it's, I live in a bit of a vacuum because a lot of his scenes of mine are outside of the action element of the film. So I base my character just on relationship only, and then what I know of the circumstances of what's going on in his life. So it was kind of a bit of a challenge for me to kind of not be the nag.
You got a little bit of action though.
I did. That was the other challenge, slicing my hand open on set. That was fabulous, and the stitches that went with it, but I won't go there.
She's not joking.
Cheryl just cut her hand.
That's a story.
We have to bleep that out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting story.
But it was a story.
Oh my god, I was ready to wrap, but she was a warrior.
No, let's finish this.
She wanted to keep going, and I mean, I'm sure like the medical background helped, because like the average actor, if they slice their hand open.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was fun, but yeah, it's mostly
you
about.
You felt like you were really in danger.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could have lost a finger, but we're good.
Reality.
Yeah, it's not good acting.
Yeah, I feel like there was just a lot of challenges, but even individually, like with Mark playing Peter Parker, how do you get the vulnerability of Peter Parker's character, but the strength of Spider-Man's?
That's the balance of it all. I think it's just highlighting the fact that it's an everyday Joe that just happens to have superpowers. Like, it's his normal. It's nothing crazy to him. If anything, it's like draining, and is too much of a good thing a bad thing? Because, you know, we start seeing that Spider-Man is a coping mechanism for Peter, and he's Spider-Man more than he's Peter. Sorry, May.
So I see Aunt May as different from everybody else in the fact that she's a normal person, and how would a normal person function in that situation?
May understands that he has to do it. She doesn't try to stop him from doing it.
And that's a balance.
Find that balance, otherwise you're losing yourself.
And even Scarlett, like, how did you find that balance?
You practice getting into the mind of someone else often, right? Like, you practice all the challenges that people go through and very different life experiences. That was, frankly, the hardest thing for me.
Well, Scarlett, you were saying that this was really nice to be a part of something you're not used to, where it really focused on the story. What would you guys say is the most rewarding part of filming this fan series?
The ability to portray these characters.
This group really looks like what's on the page, I think. So, you know, like just from an aesthetic point of view, but then also just like the way that everyone talks.
Yeah.
I mean, your bone structure, and you know, like it's very Cletus. And I saw Scarlett, I was like, that's Felicia.
And the passion of it, like, because everybody here is committed to doing it because they want to do it. I think that's huge. Yeah.
And it's a lot of work, but it's always overshadowed by the end product, and seeing people excited and first time with an audience tonight. We'll see if all those moments play like how we hoped and everything.
What the hell was that? Eddie, that's the guy. Get him in here!
You hired Eddie to do the podcast. You didn't ask him to do photography.
Podcast, photography, colonoscopy. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
You were becoming like a son to me!
Well, Hoffman, he's great.
Yeah? You called? Oh, Hoffman, I don't like Hoffman. He's a diddler, for God's sake. Oh, no, I did.
Making those people proud is the best, most rewarding part.
How would you guys say that this installment of the saga is different from all the others?
Well, it's definitely longer, bigger, better.
More intensity.
Stakes are higher.
Stakes higher.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's more dynamics between the characters. Like the previous movie had one villain. This one does not have a post-credit scene too. This time it's like, this is the movie.
We'll just have to do prequels.
Yeah. The swinging scenes look crazy this time.
Yeah.
No green screen. No green screen this time. Not me, holding a rope. We tried that early on, and then we were like, let's change the method this time around. So I think you guys are going to be, your socks are going to be knocked off.
Is there anything that you're like, I'm going to take away from this whole series that we've been filming?
I really enjoyed the stunt sequences that we practiced.
And you were quick too, like with learning it all.
Well, I learned that I really liked it, so that was a really great experience for me. Yeah.
It's like we're action figures, and
in a way, yeah.
And then our director is like throwing us together.
He's just picking us up and bashing us against each other.
But it's so like, I just love it so much. It's like living a childhood dream, like to be able to be a superhero and get into
play
fights,
a character,
fights with other villains,
be otherworldly.
Yeah, and
make it real, but not be real. Right.
It has been like the best acting / film school you could imagine. Guerrilla filmmaking too.
Yeah.
Like, how can you get away with the resources that you have, as limited as they are, and make something of quality?
This is a passion project. Me and Cam started this a long time ago. We've done 5 of these. If you don't understand what's going on, no, we made it. We designed it in a way so that even if you haven't seen the others, can enjoy it.
This was basically 9 years in the making, so let's watch this movie.
Let's watch it. I was gonna do it, but I didn't stretch.
Thank you for sticking with us this whole time.
I hope you love it.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are extremely entertained and enjoy watching it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Yeah.
This is for them. This is for you guys.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, thank you guys so much. We're so excited, me and the fans, to see Spider-Man.
Cyberman.
Cyberman is the next one.
Honestly, I still feel like we're filming.
We are.
And I didn't remember my lines then, and I don't remember my lines now, because I'm not an actress. Okay.
Better than Far From Home, absolute cinema.
It was dope, so dope.
Special effects had all the actors were phenomenal and just natural, and they just did their thing.
Bro, amazing. Blew my expectations, special effects, the acting, the whole story as a whole. Cameron and Mark literally knocked it out of the park. Those Six-Side Studios.
It was great, but I'm still waiting for that Hoffman spinoff.
Oh, Hoffman, I don't like Hoffman. He's a diddler, for God's sake.
Really good, super funny. Yeah, I laughed a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Fan film. This thing was legit AF.
One hell of a movie, holy crap.
The movie made me tear up. It was so emotional.
I was really impressed with Mark's acting. He's really come a long way. Rest in peace, Jonah, the actor, Joe Ricci, I believe. Unbelievable job he did, so it was sad to see, but he left a legacy.